recognize your fragrance. Hold up, you ain't never gotta say shit. And I know your taste is a little bit high maintenance. Everybody else basic. You live life on an everyday basis with poetic justice.
Hey, it's your girl Candy Love, and I am here with my girls Tamika's Den, and we are here to discuss Tyler Perry's Beautyinblack Season 2, Episode 5 and 6. 5 is titled Hunter's Prey, and Episode 6 is titled The Enemy of My Enemy. Let's see who we have in the chat with us today. Hi, Michelle Wadler. Thank you for coming through. Let me see if I can get these comments up on the screen. Hi, Renee. Hey, Trina.
Hey.
Let's see if I can get them to pop up on the screen. How everybody doing tonight? Tamika, what are your thoughts on episode 5, Hunter's Prey? What are your overall thoughts?
I enjoyed it. Listen, I've been enjoying this season, period. We had, of course, now Angel is here. He's trying to get caught up. We like, it's a lot going on. A lot has happened. Like, damn, all of that. What the hell? Okay. And then we had stupid ass Charles making mistakes, bringing people on home, letting them roam all through the damn house. But Charles was like, pop. Y'all don't know who the hell y'all messing with.
Okay.
And of course, we had Mama Olivia cracking me up like she always damn do, acting a damn fool. So yeah, it was a lot going on, and I was here for it.
Here for it all.
Mm-hmm.
Make no qualms about it. So we're gonna get this thing started. I'm trying to get us laid out, get our layout going on, so we can. If I can pull up these pictures. So episode 5 started out where Horace pulls up on Kimmy after she runs the Suburban or Tower, whatever that vehicle is. She runs it off the damn road because she's such a she's ready to go because she think Horace took out Angel and she thinks she next on the docket. That's what she think going on. And that's not it. She just so quick to jump and do something unnecessary to it makes this shit happen. Luckily, Horace was on his way. He and Angel were on their way, and they were able to stop and see what was going on. And he was like, you know, what the fuck your problem is, girl? Like, what's going on? And she was like, Angel? He was like, what's going on? What's your thoughts on Angel and Horace pulling up and seeing Kimmy didn't run out the road because she trying to escape?
That was funny as hell, though, because Kimmy was acting a damn fool, even though I do get her perspective of, listen, he likes Angel, okay, and was acting like he's looking for him. Now you telling me he was the one that gave the order to take him out, so I get it. But, girl, where was you going to driving like this and being a freaking maniac? So, Rain was right in saying, like, calm down. First of all, what's your plan? Like, you don't need to just be running, jumping, acting a fool, because that's when you make a mess and mess up things even worse. Like, even if that was the situation, you would have just been jacked up at the rate you was damn going, and you wouldn't have got away any damn way. But come to find out that wasn't the situation. Angel popping out the damn car like, Kimmy, what are you doing? And she like, Angel? And everybody got the dumb looks on their face. And then we got to hurry up and jump in, you know, the truck. Why Horace be having that damn truck? I don't know. It's something with that truck.
That's the low-key truck. Like, that's that low-key, I'm rich, but I'm broke. Like, I ain't got no money, so don't ask me for none. I ain't got nothing for you, okay? That's what that is. That's the but y'all, why Olivia drunk is calling and talking to Roy, getting all up in Roy business with him and Mallory, telling some, where's your wife? Where's your wife? Where's your wife? And he was like, I don't know. She's not here. Just going through the motions of where's your wife or whatnot. And then he's saying, well, he's effing. She's with, no, he said, whenever she when she pulls up, see who she's with, which means seeing that she's with Varney. She think Varney and Mallory are hunching, but they ain't. So Roy was like, you got it all wrong, Mom. Nah, Charles and Varney that's getting busy. Okay, that's bumping uglies. Okay, you know. What are your thoughts on Olivia trying to tell on Mallory, but don't even realize it ain't Mallory, baby. It's your baby. It's your son.
That was hilarious, but I mean, it wasn't too far fetched because Roy was thinking the same damn thing like 2.5 seconds. Now he done, of course, found out. So he's like, feeling like he got the upper hand and he knows something she don't. Like, trust me, no, that ain't what it is. Because he was about to hang up on her. He like, girl, you drunk? Like, go lay your ass down some damn where, watch a movie, sleep it off, and get off my damn phone. But then when she said, well, they gonna be driving up in a minute, he was like, okay, you got my curiosity, this. And he's so stupid. Mallory, well, she ain't here and I don't care where she is. But
like, what are you doing?
Then once
that ain't there.
once she started saying like they sleeping together, you don't want to believe me, okay, you're gonna find out the hard way and he gonna take her from you and all of that. He was like, nah, it's not Mallory, it's Charles. She like, huh? That was so hilarious to me.
She had to fix her another. She had to refresh her drink. I'm like, why? She still got that coat on, her purse on her shoulder. Like, Olivia is just I love Olivia. I love her. But she is a hot ass mess. But before that, they finally get in the house and they had a conversation about what's going on. Kimmy was like, you have to give me a chance. I have a lot going on. I have to do everything for my sister. I'm trying to protect my sister. Angel is trying to get her to understand like what happened since he was arrested. And Horace finds it hard to believe that Kimmy was trying to leave because she don't trust him. And then he refuses to talk to her. He don't really want to talk to her because it's like, I've tried to prove my point to you. I've tried to let you know everything that I've been giving to you is a tool to help you, help me, help you, help me. But you don't believe me. You think everything I'm doing is shady, and I'm not. It's like, he's like, bump it. I'm finna go. I don't have time for this shit. What are your thoughts on the conversation between all five of them? And then Horace is like, I don't have time.
Yeah, I get his frustration because he's pretty much like, I thought we got all of this settled already and we was on the same page. Can anybody explain to me what the hell, going down? Of course, Angel gave the quick update of, yeah, he did put out that word, but he put it out on behalf of saving you and getting you out of that position. All he knew was that it was somebody that got arrested for it. He didn't know that it was me. And, Horace's attitude was like, yeah, all of that is over with. Now tell me about why the hell you was driving away. But, bottom line was he was like, man, I'm tired. I'm freaking sick. I'm going to go lay my ass down. I ain't got time for this bullcrap. It was funny, too, how Sylvie was like, you going to go to that place. He letting her know that he got the flight out in the morning. She like, good, I hope you be feeling better. But I'm about to go lay my ass down, ask Kimmy about why the hell we was driving away.
Right.
And so he didn't want to be bothered with her after that. He was like, you still not getting it. You still not trusting me. And she's talking about something, he'll get over it later. Like you said, just her saying, you got to give me time. All of this is new to me. Think about it from my perspective of, I'm thinking you had took damn Angel out. So I've seen both sides of it.
Yeah, because she doesn't know. She doesn't understand what's going on. All she knows is what she sees. And because of how things started with her, she started out not trusting anybody. So now this person wants to give me everything, wants to help me understand what's going on with the business, wants me to take over the business. But the people that he wants to be under me were the people that were doing me wrong. So she doesn't understand it, doesn't get it yet. She's not there yet. But just you wait and see. Sister Gal gonna get there, okay? And I see everybody's comments. Thank y'all for coming through. I got them on the screen because I'm on my iPad. My computer was acting crazy, so I'm on my iPad, so I can't do both. But I got them on the screen. We see y'all comments, and I'm gonna highlight them as I can. So
Olivia was really mad because Shayna said Olivia never did get none that night. She didn't because she didn't bring her little boyfriend home. And I felt like the only reason why she even called up Roy, it wasn't about letting him know, like, oh, I think your wife. I think she was just mad, feeling like Mallory getting it and she not. Hey, she's always late. Hey, all in with Ali C, Shayna, Demetra, Trina Boo. Thank y'all for tapping in. Renee Beckham. See y'all. Mallory, this part was freaking hilarious. And I was with her because he was like, my mama called. She like, oh, your drunk ass mama, she still could get up and then call some damn body. And, he talking about some, I forgot what he said. Oh no, that's when he mentioned the whole thing about, she's back to that now, right? I guess the church didn't help her. And she was like, what do you mean by that? And he was saying how, she used to drink like that back in the days. And I guess at one point it stopped, which we was kind of talking about that when we was up here the last time. And so she was like, well, I don't blame her. Like, if I had a damn devil for a son, baby, I would be doing crack, heroin, meth, what she said, black tar, heroin, fentanyl. I do all the damn drugs. Like, that part, I can't even be mad at her for. That was freaking hilarious.
And she's like, wait a minute, I don't have a F to give for you and your bitch ass drunk ass mother. I said,
yes, Mallory is something else too, child. They all crazy.
I love it. I don't like Mallory like that, but I like the way she handled Roy. And she was giving him the business in here. He trying to get all up in her space and get all in her business in the bathroom. And she was like, "No, you and your limp noodle can go on because all that coke you do, you can't get it up."
I don't even understand, like, what's the point? They both act like they can't stand each other. Y'all not sleeping with each other. So even if she was sleeping with somebody, I feel like I'm always saying this, but really, what difference would it make? And then you want to come in here talking about, oh, I want to look at you. And she was like, why? Like,
he was like, for what? I'm not open. I'm not leaving the door open for what? What you want me to leave the door open for? What you gonna do, child? Yeah, he was like, sometimes, you act like a biatch. And, you could be beautiful, that, right? And, and she was like, I know what? She's like, you know what? I'll leave the door open. I'll leave it open. But you ain't going to be able to do nothing. I said, okay. I just don't know about
yeah, nothing, not a zero zip. Okay.
So why this is so crazy. Personal health products. Are they using are these people using personal help? Are those condoms or something? I don't know.
Yeah, but I think it was.
We got a drug machine, and you got a packet of drugs, and you and Charles finna sit there and toot this powder, and is this guy gay for pay, or is he gay, or what is it? Is he just trying to get to Charles's house, or is he go both ways? Because I don't
know. It's given that it's gay for pay, and it's also given that he just want to do this setup. He feel like he could get in there, get this money, and be able to send. I don't remember the guy name, but send him the pictures, get the info. This is all about his come up and him thinking that he gonna be able to get over and do what he gotta do. And the fact that Charles looks like he's not interested and bored as hell, but yeah, you got the good cocoa, so come on and give me that. And then how did he even know? I guess when he looked at the phone, it must have said mom, because he was like, oh, yeah. Who's calling? And he said, somebody I don't want to speak to. He's like, oh, it's your mother. Answer, like, mind your damn business.
You're so damn. I'm like, why are you in this man's phone so deep that you can see that's his mama calling him? And
exactly.
Was like,
that part was funny too. She was like, oh, you sleeping with Ronnie? And he's like, you want to know the positions? And what she said, she's like, that's a big ninja. Yo, when I tell you. Oh,
he get the hollering, cackling in the phone. I'm like, Olivia, calm down. Calm down. But Olivia's drunk as Cooter Brown right now. So are you effing Attorney Varney?
Right.
And he's like, he just like, what? Huh? Mama, yeah, I'm gonna call you back or whatever. And he was like, you want another position?
Yeah, they is off the hook.
She's like, well, how you doing that? I'm like, how you doing that? Olivia, what? What you do?
Right.
The same way you would have is the same way he would have, okay? Let him do what he do. Because Charles is a receiver, ma'am. He is not a giver, okay? So then we have this nitwit. Why is he got his, see, when you don't know no better, you just put all your outside clothes, your jailhouse clothes, your I've been shot on the side of the street clothes. I had somebody else blood splattered all over me clothes. He was in them clothes for all of season 1 and part of season 1, all of season 1, and you want to get somebody's bed on your bed.
Yeah, the first thing he should have been trying to do is get in that damn shower. Like, I could get, because he was like, wait, I got a room here too? Like, what the hell is going on? Because, of course, like we just was saying, he don't know all what really went down, and he trying to figure it out. But one of the first things when he showed me that room and he was like, you got your towels and this and that, baby, I would have been trying to get in that damn shower. I wasn't even
he gonna cross his feet and stuff all up on the people. I'm like, okay, so you really don't know how to be normal. I guess he don't know no better, so this is all we can expect of him. But he has all his clothes and shoes in the people's bed. I'm like, Angel, I don't know. That just disturbed me all the way. But she was talking to him about, how he hated sons that much, that he would marry her and give her everything without a prenup, this, that, and the third, and she has full control over everything. He has his own room. He has his own everything. And, but she's wondering, like, well, I don't know what came in what she said, but he was like, I'm not effing him, okay? I'm not effing him. Do you ever think it'll come to a point where Angel and Charles ever bump uglies, or do you think he will eventually fall for Kimmy?
I don't think he's gonna fall for Kimmy, but as far as him and Angel, I don't know. Like she said to him, you've done more for less, right? Because he was basically like, I already told you, we ain't getting down like that. I ain't doing nothing like that with him. But when it's all said and done, I don't know how long, because, he really ain't even do that much of a damn dance, because then that's when he ended up sneezing and the blood got all over him. So technically, he really haven't done too much yet besides taking off his shirt and stuff, but,
yeah,
I don't know how long that's going to go on. But, yeah, that's like a little fantasy. You making your little change and you got a roof over your head for that.
So we do have where Alex does take Rain to the club, and I thought I had that picture, but I don't have it. But we get Rain at the club. Alex takes her to the club. She talks to this flat-chested, big booty chick. I forgot her name. Felicia,
yeah.
Yeah. She really ain't got no boobs, but she got a whole lot of booty. But they're having a conversation, and telling her that her booty looks good and that it looks natural. I'm like, girl, have you looked at the booty from the back or from the side? Because from the front, it might look natural. And she did pat it, but did you look at what you patted? Because that thing, like, it got a pillow back there. But I digress. So we have the new young lady called Young Thing. She's 18 years old. She is going to be set up to go meet Dagger at You Can Stay Motel. And she's going to get pumped full of Fix-A-Flat to get herself together. Rain talks to her and asks her, how much you owe? And she was like $200,000, but it keeps going up or something like that. You tell she's very scared. She doesn't want to be there because last episode we talked about where she was talking to her boyfriend about they don't want to be there, but they got to do what they got to do. But she's very afraid. But Rain encourages her on the slick, letting her know like, hey, you can do this. I'll be there with you. You don't have to do it alone. I'll go there with you. And she gave her a phone number. Whatnot. What are your thoughts on this young lady, and what do you think is gonna be her outcome later on? Well, of course, we could just talk about the overall. Her overall.
It was irritating me because first of all, you was in a rush to go to this damn club. You talking about taking it over, which still is so stupid to me, as opposed to, like I was saying when we was up here on Tuesday, you taking the money that Rain was offering you, or leaving a piece of it, because I'm sure you wouldn't need the whole thing, and starting your own business maybe would make more sense to me than even coming here. And then you had to rush back to the house because of Kimmy. And as soon as the situation was over and Horace went to bed and Angel getting settled, not even 2.5 seconds later, you like, I'm going back to the club. Like, why do you want to be in this club so bad, girl? And I could get the part of you wanting to get back at, homegirl that messed up your damn butt. I get it because you did almost, lose your life based off it, or at least maybe make an attempt to stop her from being able to do this to any other girls. But just this whole thing with being in this club, it was irritating me. And now she want to act like, she's so hard and about it. But of course, she ain't telling the girl that. She just like, oh, girl, I'm going to come with you for support. Don't worry. Like, look how mine's look. And you going to look good, too. I was nervous at first. So I'm like, why would you be sitting here lying to this damn girl so you could try to get in good and go over there with her or find out where she at? She was irritating.
But I get why she was trying to be slick, nice
I
to
do
her, so she can know where they're going to, and she was, like, gonna be at or whatever. And she told her that you can stay, you can stay here, motel or whatever, hotel.
Right.
And of course,
she's like, oh yeah, that's what she liked to do it.
Right. So, I think this is the next one. I ain't sure. So we have Horace and Kimmy talking, and wait a minute. Horace and Kimmy talking, but he don't know how long she been. Well, this is before the scene right here. He was like, "How long you been standing here? Because you don't have to really sleep in this room, right?" And she was like, she figured that she didn't have to. And he was like, we got plenty of rooms in this house. You can sleep where you want to sleep. She's checking on his well-being or whatever. And he was like, he doesn't feel good. And like, what can I do for you? And he was like, yeah, you can do something for me. You can start trusting me. You can start effing trusting me. And she was like, she's trying to trust him. And when he tells her something, she needs to listen. When I give you information or instruction, you need to listen. I'm not trying to steer you wrong or whatnot. So he did tell her to go get that book. And that tells you how the company is ran and the things that's going on with the company, with the business. So, he's trying to get her started on her way, but he doesn't want her to think she have to, like, she's not being held there. You're not a prisoner in this home. You're not here. You just, but I need you to trust me. Everything is yours. Everything I have is yours. I just need you to trust me. But, she's having a hard time, and I get it, because everybody that's around him were doing her wrong. Like I said earlier, everybody was doing her wrong. So she doesn't know how to trust. So, I don't know. I
get it. I understand where she's coming from. I would feel that same way, because he even mentioned like, oh, that's why you took out the $1 million. And of course, Angel was lost like $1 million. Like, he had to be caught up on everything that was going on. But I understand, and I think when she broke it down to him, he understood too. And then when he was like, listen, we in on this thing. Like, I don't write a check that I can't damn cash. If I say something, then that's what it is. I feel like they got on the same page with him saying that, and she was like, okay, I'm gonna do that now. And I know that they also discussed Sylvie, and at first she was acting like she was kind of upset that he was saying like, nah, she got to get up out of here. That ain't the place she need to be. But you literally was saying the same thing, so I didn't understand why she was getting upset when that's the same thing that you was just saying to Rain, and he's pretty much agreeing and saying that you got to get her far away from all of this craziness that's going on, and you also don't want them to be able to use her as any type of weakness, because they know that you love her. Like, right now it got to be all about this. And when she brought up the whole thing of thinking about her going away to clouds, she was like, yeah, that's perfect. She was like, that's the play. He was like, now you talking. And when he told her to go get this book, it seemed like she had a little bit of knowledge, as far as business goes. That's when she got into the whole, how is the CEO and the COO was getting the same thing. And she seemed like she knew a couple of other things, and he was impressed with that. And he was like, how you know about this? And she said she had read some things online or something like that. Because she did try to apply. That's how we first met her, as well as getting her backstory with Jews and all their craziness. But she was trying to actually see if she would be able to let go of the whole Jews thing and get a job with Beautyinblack. And she was actually looking up to Mallory. So it's funny to see the tables turn. And now she over here becoming the COO, okay, and about to have half of this thing. And, just him wanting to make sure she was going to know how she got to come into this, and saying that, okay, I think he said something about them having breakfast if he felt up to eating, but he really just wanted her to be able to look over this and have an idea of what he want her to do as far as coming into this. So I was like, okay. I was like, I think we on the same page now, but you know, Kimmy, she be going back and forth, so you never know with her.
And thank you for that information, DeMarcus, because I was always wondering why in the hell this child wear a coat in the house all the time. What is going on with her? So if she's expecting in real life, I get it, because like, why she always got a coat on? Every scene, she got a damn coat on. And I'm like,
well,
okay,
a lot of them be seeming like they wear their coats inside, except for Rain, to be honest. But that makes sense because usually they will have them in something big, or they'll usually have something that's blocking the stomach. Yeah. So.
Yeah, and I don't know if you said this while I was trying to pull up those comments or not, but he was like, you know, you can't love anybody while you're in this seat. You can't love anybody. You can't have no liability. Like Kimmy, Sylvia is a liability. You need to not get rid of her, but she needs to go away or whatever, because you know, you care about her too much, and you're gonna slip up fooling with Sylvia. So
exactly,
I can't see what's really gonna go on later on. In the second half, hopefully we'll see what's gonna go on with that. And guys, y'all comments are on the screen. I just can't read everything or post them because I'm on my iPad. So I do see them, but I just can't get to them all at the, you know, once they show up. When they show, that's why I got it up on the screen on the side. So Charles and brought this Nimwad into his house. I don't know why he insists on bringing people home, but we say that every week, every season. Why are you bringing these hoes to your house? I don't know. I don't understand. But we have Varney here. Tamika, you want to talk about Varney and their interaction?
Yeah, because Mallory, that was funny. So he was about to walk Mallory to the door when he drops her off, and she was like, no, it's no reason for you to drop me off. And she, I'm good because this fool is in the house. She said, why would you drive all the way back to Chicago? You was going and over to Charles' house all the time before. Go over there and get you some sleep. Like, that don't even make no damn sense. And of course, he was giving every excuse about, Horace, but she's like, he's in the hospital. Nobody even know that he came back home. And then, somebody seeing his car and what about the security? She's like, boy, when y'all was bumping and grinding all this time, you wasn't caring about all of that.
Right.
But it's on you. Do whatever you want to do. And then, of course, nobody's shocked that Charles is going to try to play, Vonnie, because he done brought his little boy toy home. And, he over here talking about who was that? And he like, don't worry about it. Like, on one hand, I feel kind of bad for Vonnie, but on the other hand, can I really feel bad for him? Because he know what time it is when it comes to this situation. He know at any time, especially since he knew that Charles went out for the night, he knew it was a good chance that he would be bringing somebody back home. But at the same time, he probably thinking the same way that we thinking. Like, if you already went through that craziness with us thinking your car, that was you that got blown up in the damn car, I would think you would have more sense to be bringing somebody back to the house again, but obviously you don't. And the fact that he just sat there still having his drink, I said, Vonnie get to the point that he don't give a damn no more.
He just sit his like let me say, that's a big nigga. He just sit his big ass at the bar at the counter drinking, and then because he was like, them red doors is to the bedroom. Those red doors is where you go to the bedroom. I'm like, Charles just does not care about Barney's feelings at all.
He don't.
Barney is doing it to himself.
Exactly.
He sat there as long as he could, but he had to eventually get up and go. So, baby, we got Felicia on the pole giving it what is supposed to be gave. I ain't mad at it at all. But Roy is here getting serviced by 3 of his choice in the club. He's getting served.
But this was so annoying to me because we all know that he can't do nothing. First of all, because even when he was still in the house and Mallory went to take the shower and all of that, he still was looking at like a video or picture or something of Kimmy and talking mess about that. And then it's like, oh, well, let me go ahead over here to the club. There's other girls. You been knew it was other girls. What's his name? Jules even told you he could get you somebody else, but you so stuck on Kimmy for somebody that you don't supposed to care about, and you never could get it up for her anyway. You can't get it up for no damn body, but you want to see them do tricks and, all of the things. I guess, honey, if you want to spend your money on Roy, just annoys me too sometimes.
Roy is crazy. And then when after he finished with Felicia, he was like, did he ask her to wash me out?
Yeah.
I'm like, wash you off? Sir. But then she was like, what time is it? He was, Jax was like, it's 3:00 in the morning. Officer Traxon was like, it's 3:30 in the morning. And I'm like, is there not, and we keep saying this, and everybody says this, is there not another club in the
yeah, it seemed like that's the one that got it popping, and everybody else had already went home. They literally was waiting on him, like, he's still here. And it was funny because I think the girl had the water too hot at first, and when Felicia kept being like, you dumb B, and slapping her, oh, I like you, oh, that's how you get there. Yeah.
You like that daddy. You like that daddy.
Then she telling her, cool it down, make sure it's right. I wanted her to throw that damn water on him and then Felicia, but you know.
You like that daddy. You like that daddy. I'm like, girl, shut your face. But that's that on that. Oh, and back to Charles and that boy at the club at the house. He walking through Charles need to, oh God.
Yeah, I don't believe that, Shayna, at all. Shayna said, well, Felicia did lie and say you really did us. Ain't no way Roy did all three of them. I don't believe that either. I don't believe it.
They must have been standing in front of each other and bumping each other after that, because ain't no way. But the way that dude walked through Charles's house and was looking at everything like, ooh, let me take it all in. Ooh, ooh. To me, that's a sign of somebody that's trying to get something from you.
Yeah, that would be like, Charles would be annoying to me because on one hand, he looking at him and he's saying, what are you doing? And he like, why you are still in your clothes? Like, get your clothes off and lay down on the bed. That's what I brought you here for. But on the other hand, and then he even turned and was like, at one point, why you asking so many questions? Like, he was being so obvious. He looking at everything. He's taking pictures as fast as he can. I just don't understand. But, you know, we ain't going to understand this the way they wrote it, whatever. But the logical thing would be take him to a hotel, do what you're doing, and then take your ass home. Or shit, he ain't above even doing it there at the club either. But, you know, he got to bring him there to the house.
Yeah, like, this man, I put the wrong picture up. I'm sorry.
And he did, oh my God, all you got to do is say something for the music to come on, and oh, that's how the shower work. I'm like, oh, he was just annoying.
Yeah, I'm like, Charles, I need you to wake up, open your mind. So we do have Rain and Alex. They are headed to, he doesn't know where he's going. I don't think he knows. Maybe he knows. He's just letting her do what she do. You know, she was like, I need you to take me somewhere, take me here, you know, and this, that, and third. So they was going to the, no stay here hotel or whatever. And she gets her little pew, and he was like, no. And he puts his salad.
This is when she irritates me at, oh, I'm going to get her back and I take care of my enemies myself. And he like, do you even have a piece? Like, do you have a plan? Like you said, she pulled out the little, he was like, that's a cute little story. He said, nah, we ain't doing that. And then she going to say, I don't pass my enemies over. Like, girl, you ain't out here in these damn streets,
You've been in a bed for 16 plus episodes. Girl, calm down. We ain't barely. And get your ass pumped with Flick-a-Flack looking like melted cherries. No man.
He like, let me just come in with you just to be on the safe side and be your backup just in case, because you never know. And good thing he did, child.
Good thing he did, because, you know, once they get on the inside of that room, you got Dagger in there setting everything up, Adeline, you know, in there with Shake. She giving her some liquor, and Adeline was like, you know, yeah, I saw Rain today. And, you know, Dagger's like, Rain, what did she say? Yeah,
that's when her whole thing changed.
And, you know, she get to banging on the door and it's on and popping from there.
Yeah, that's when everything changed, because previous to that, they like give her a drink. She like, girl, you know her line, she like to say, don't worry about it. I'm a nurse. I do this all the time. But once she heard Rain, she was like, Rain, and what she had to say, and then then it's like, speak of the devil. Rain banging at the door, and she go ahead and put her piece in the damn, back of her pants, talking about, go ahead, open it up. And Rain coming in there, hey, how y'all doing? And you gonna make it look like mine? And she's talking about, you want to see my butt? And she was like, I can see it fine from here. Yeah, we all can see it. Rain got a big old horse ass. When she's talking about, only thing that's holding it together is the compression. She said, well, baby, you need to go ahead and keep the compressions on it. She said,
and then
I'm sorry, but this was hilarious.
She was like, what's your name? She was like, young thing. She was like, bitch, what's your mama call you? She was like, Adeline. I said, okay. Rain is in her bag right now. She was like, they was like, who is that? He was like, don't worry about him. That's my driver. And there was like, you got a driver now? What about the club? She's like, oh, we off that now. She's trying to talk big.
Yeah.
Talk. We off that now. And she's talking to them or whatever. And she looking at Dagger, like, why are you looking at me like you stupid? She was like, cause I'm ready to do my job. So they end up getting into it, child. They get to fighting the character.
Yeah, because she was like, how many people have you taken out? And she like, girl, I ain't never taken nobody out. When I tell y'all, I know my neighbors was mad at me when this part came, because at first Rain got her with a little bit of 1-2s, 1-2s for a little minute. She was like, bow, bow. I was like, okay, Rain, fight. I was hyped. Then she got tossed across the room into the TV. I said, oh, Lord, Rain, you getting your ass. What the hell, bitch?
Hey, Miss Renee. Miss Renee said she was getting a child,
she started getting her ass whooped.
That was a big old booty, okay?
Alex didn't know what the hell to do. He was like, "Then should I jump in? Like, you get your ass whooped."
He let her stay there till you really, till he could. And when they start, got to fighting or whatever, he stood there and looked. But I'm trying to figure out the young man. Did he pop the young man? What happened with this boy that was in there working with Dagger?
I think he did pop him too. Originally, I thought he just knocked him out because I know he popped I'm a nurse in the head right off the bat when she was standing over Rain with the hammer. Because I was like, girl, you got knocked the F out. I mean, Rain did kick her back with her feet finally, but she was getting her ass tore up from the floor up. And when she stood over with that, that's when he popped her, and then he popped what the hell is the other one? Shake. I felt kind of bad for her. He popped her and then was about to pop Adeline, and that's when she's Adeline, whatever. And that's when he stopped her. She stopped him and was like, no, let her go, and asking her how old she is and telling her this is your lucky day. And I was like, girl, I don't think this is a good idea. Even though I felt her on it, she went and, took the money, was like, take this money, go to the bus stop, get the hell up out of here. She wasn't moving fast enough for me, bitch. If they would have said that's your lucky day, I'd have been like a damn cartoon. You'd have been seeing smoke coming off my feet, and I'd have been up out of there.
Look at Rain booty.
Yes, that butt look crazy.
Tamika, was this a mistake? Did Rain make a mistake?
I think it was, even though she had good intentions, because I feel like Jules and them is going to end up finding her. But I would have been going. I ain't going to tell y'all no lie. She was sitting there praying. She started speaking in Spanish, like, please, Lord, let me get the hell up out of here. Yeah.
Yeah, and then she was like, find the nearest bus stop. Don't look back. I mean, get on. Don't look back. But she got a boyfriend. She gonna look back because she has a boyfriend here.
Yeah.
Wasn't it her boyfriend? The guy?
Yeah.
The other little fella? Yeah. So she's gonna look back. She ain't finna leave that dude in the wind like that. But Alex is ready to take her out. So I hope she realizes Alex is on their side. We all know now Alex, either he's on their side or he doesn't mind getting dirty to make it look like he's on their side.
Yeah, we already know he don't mind getting dirty. And we found out that, which I think most of them, that's what the situation is anyway. The same way they was blackmailing the judge, and the same way they got all of them caught up where they owing money. When it comes to these cops, it's whatever leverage that they could use over them. I think when they get here, he starts to tell her about having to protect, I believe, his mother and brother or something like that. And he like the same way y'all, want to get out. I want to get out too. Now, she pissed me off when they got there as well because, bitch, why we not in the shower? Like, I don't understand why are we taking a little rag? Because he said that's the bathroom, the shower. Like, do whatever you got to do. She's sitting there with the little rag, wiping it. I'm like, hell no, take that shit off and get in the damn shower. Like, that rag is not getting all that blood off of you, girl. What are we doing here? She was so annoying me with that. I was like, now you acting like you wanted to clear people, okay?
So but, I think they're going to have a relationship. I think Alex seems like he likes her because he's like putting up with her, but I think he likes her. The way he handled that at the apartment, at the hotel, and then telling her, well, you can't go in there with all that blood on you. Come on to and I just moved in, so whatever, but but I think he's going to like her. I really do.
Yeah.
And this is episode 6, guys. The enemy of my enemy. So we're episode 6 now. So I really think he's gonna. You think he's gonna remain solid throughout the time frame that we're here? And everybody in the comments,
I think it depends on the situation because I really do feel like first and foremost he out for himself, and whatever can help him is what he gonna go with. But I do think he's gonna end up having feelings for her, and that may make him, lead into it more. But all of that, I want to be down with you, Kimmy and Angel. Can I be a part of it now? I'm like,
DeMarcus says he believes that Adeline would tell Jules that Alex took out Dagger and Shake.
I mean, it's possible, and I think Jules is gonna have an idea anyway because they're gonna be saying that Rain was there at the club, so it's not gonna be too hard for him to put 2 and 2 together. That's why that was stupid to me that she came there 2 damn times.
Yeah. I think she's gonna go back and get her boyfriend too, Trina. Let's see. What does Dominic says? Tyler can unalive Rain, may mess up my man house and stuff. I'm glad I got to see my man Horace because I been too messed up with my other man Louis. Louis who? From a child? Dominique. I know you talking about what is it? What is the show? Reasonable Doubt. You talking about Louis with them 4 locks, girl? I think he has a mom and son. Yes, he does. So I think,
all right. Yeah, I knew it was something. I didn't rewatch it again, so mom and the son, yeah.
Dominique, you can have Louis because Jax don't even want Louis. But she done threw me off with that comment. Child, had me using my brain cells. Hey Melrose one. Thank you for coming through. She always made a comment about the money. Everybody seems to owe the $200,000 plus to Jules and whomever else. I know that'd be like lawyer fees, the judge get them off on whatever, but everybody has that same amount, that that $200,000 6-figure amount, and they always say the price keep going up. Why it's going up, I don't know. Because of their working,
because they want to make sure that they always gonna owe them.
Yeah, they're always gonna owe. I don't know why it keeps going up because it's not like from what we see that they keep getting in trouble. It's just for whatever reason it keeps going up. So I think somebody mentioned that they may pay Alex's money. They may because they see that he's down for them, so they may pay it for. But shit. They ain't gonna pay Jules nothing because they gonna get rid of Jules' ass. Jules gonna
Jules don't deserve to be paid for shit. That's why when Angel was like, "Wait, so we not underneath Jules?" Like all bets is off. Like, yep, nope, we free from him.
Yeah. So we get Roy with his. So this got to be 4:00 in the morning by now, 4 or 5 a.m. We got Kimmy up working. We got Roy pulling up like he's Mr. Big Stuff. He's, looking, he's on the back side of the house. You could tell he's up to no good on the back side of the house, trying to figure out, like, I don't know what he was there to do or to whom he was trying to do it to. But, he's talking crazy to this man, how much they paying you or whatever. Like, you know, you want to be head of security. You know, he was like, I am the head of security. And, you know, you working for this biatch. You know, like, he telling him to keep respectful. Sir, that is your stepmother. Don't be disrespectful, okay? Your stepmother that you was hunching or trying to hunch on last season. Now she with your pappy, and she's your stepmother, and she's your boss, okay? Get that through your head, okay? So Kimmy comes out smoking her cigarette. I say, damn, Kimmy, we just go puff on cigarettes. I ain't know we smoke cigarettes, Kimmy, but okay. And he's talking shit to Kimmy, you know, about how she was sucking his peen a few weeks ago, months ago, whatever. And, you know, the security guard trying to tell her that, you know, everything's okay. You can go in the house. And, you know, he's trying to talk about his father. He was like, I'm going to piss on his grave. I can't wait for him to die. I'm going to piss on his grave. Tamika, you want to talk about what you see right here?
Let me tell you something, baby. First of all, I said, Kimmy, where you got that damn cigarette from? Because her coming out here, I think he said he was going to piss on your grave because, you know, everybody thought Horace was in the damn hospital still. So that gave him that extra pep in his step, too. He didn't know he was going to be standing behind me. And I said, Horace all of a sudden got the strength, baby. And came down and was standing behind him and said, that's what I thought he said. He said, hold this ninja, okay? And show him why I pay y'all. Baby, I'm about to be like Horace with my damn cane, honey. Horace went out there and was whooping that ass. I said, damn. And then said, Kimmy, hold my cane. And she's sitting there with the cane and the cigarette. And he commenced to peer on him. I said, Lord have mercy. I don't know why Roy keep trying to play with Horace. Why? Like, yes. When are you going to get it, sir?
And then why is he so nasty with, I mean, I guess because he's pissed. So he was like, you think he going to protect you? You think he going to do that for you? You know, like, why are you so worried about what she got going on? I guess because of your money. I guess that's why. But why, if you can't stand your daddy and you can't stand this heifer here, why are you so concerned?
And then when he told the security, like, you know who she used to be, he said, that's not my business. Like, that is above my pay grade. That is not what I'm here for. I don't give a damn about that, but I know your father don't want nobody on this property. Oh, my goodness.
And they can't stand Roy ass because Horace said, show them why I pay you. He said, my pleasure. And got the kicking his ass.
Yes.
Listen.
And then it was so funny, too, because Roy was like, get off of me. He really thought he was doing something. They tossed his ass right down on that damn ground.
Oh, Lord. Keep talking. Let me check some right quick.
Yeah, that was hilarious, y'all. I got such a kick out of that damn scene. I said, Horace got the strength of the gods, baby, and came right on down and was like, play with your mama. Don't play with me. Okay? She's over today says Roy is ready for a wet t-shirt contest. He sure was. Ugh. Lord have mercy.
That was too funny to me. Roy, he pissed all on Roy. I say, damn, did he just have an IV before he left the hospital? Because that was a whole...
Yeah, that was a lot of damn pee. I said, damn, was he on his way to the bathroom and then he heard him?
And he was... He was like he was drawing it on there too. He was swirling around.
Yeah, because this got to be for something in the morning. Because when he left out the club, man, that was 3:30. I said, Lord have mercy. You should have just took your ass home. Laid down.
Tell me something. He said, you bring your black ass back over here, and piss gonna be the last thing you worried about.
Exactly.
And Kimmy helped her boo on in the house. Well, not her boo, but you know, her husband. She helped him on in the house, helped him in the bed, and with her coat on still yet. I said, Lord, Kimmy in this damn coat.
Yeah.
But that was too funny to me. Then we got these two cussing fools over here. When I say these two be cussing, I love it. I love people that cuss. I love two old people that be cussing. It's early in the morning. She got her pajamas on and she got a whole glass of wine.
Went to sleep drinking, wake up drinking.
Okay. Let me see what these people are saying. T.S. Madison and Tyler Said Tyler told her character not going to get taken out because he planned on her going to prison where she dying there. Oh, well, she dead now then. Mm-hmm. Let's see. Dominique say, my man. Listen, I love Horace too, though.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, I love their scenes. Yeah, I do too. I love their scenes together because they get to talking to carry on. Mm-hmm. And their chemistry on screen is very, I love their chemistry together. And it seems that they should have been the couple, maybe, versus her and Horace, because I don't know. I would have liked to seen her and Horace even 20 years ago, just to see what they would be like. Because right now, all we see is they don't ever have a semi-positive conversation if they do talk. But even if her and Norman are talking and cussing each other out, it's still
they ain't gonna have no positive conversation. But it seems like her and Norman had a friendship, of course, and then had the affair, and then it was like, it seems as if he was trying to make it up to his wife, and his wife had been pissed about the affair. Because remember, even when she came to see him at the hospital when the wife was there, whereas her and Horace, we ain't cordial at all. All I want to know is what's going on with my shares, where my money is at. She reminded me of, is it Daphne that be saying that? I know it's one of the Looney Tune characters where they be like, it's all mine. She was like, I just want mine. All of it is all mine. She was giving that type of energy. And of course, this is when he started saying, like, it's more going on, and we hearing about the gambling and her owing the money and what she gonna do and all of that kind of stuff. She's like, don't act like your ass ain't just as worried and wanting it just as much. But yeah, I do like they chemistry together. I love it.
Yeah, I do too. And let's see. When Tyler will nobody down his show. Child. Well, normally they don't. They don't. They really don't. But he did this time.
No, he has taken a lot of people out, but usually in some of the shows, it's been at the ending of it, which I haven't always agreed with that, because having the have-nots, I still want his head for that. That was my show, but yeah.
Yeah. Dominique, I believe they do have, I think Charles is their son. And we've been saying that since.
Yeah, we've been saying that.
And we think Charles.
I could see that coming up.
But more so probably Charles, because he can't stand Charles. And Charles is probably his blood. Directly blood, not just by brother. Blood his loins.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've always loved Debbie Morgan. I love her and everything.
Yeah, I love them together. They do. I really do. They just get to talking and cussing and carrying on. And he's like, anytime I can help the enemy of my brother is good for my soul. So you really ain't mean Horace no good when y'all was talking in the hospital the other day. You lonely.
Yeah, he knew he was full of crap. He knew he was lying.
And then I think that she mentioned that they about blowing up the house. She's like, I knew that was you. Or what they talking about, the LLC. The LLC is what they was talking about. Those LLCs, because both of them got one. No, this ain't it yet. No, they talking about the blowing up the house.
Yeah.
Blowing up the house, yeah.
Yeah, as soon as she saw that, she already knew that had him written all over it.
Yeah. Lord. So Horace is looking at Angel like he really likes him. But I wonder what it is that he wants from, like, what does he want from Angel? Because in season 1, all he wanted was him to dance for him. I guess because he can't do anything because of his illness, he can't do anything, so he probably don't even want to go there. But you just want this boy to dance for you, but then you want him in close proximity to you. You want him to stay with Kimmy for the long haul or whatever. And he's getting ready to go out of the country to Italy to do this research, for his cancer. And he's talking to Angel about everything that's going on, and he was like, you can drive the cars, I think he said certain cars or whatever. Cars, and then don't mess with my watches. Here's a watch. This one is a cheap watch. And I'm like, what is a cheap watch, Horace? 25, 10, 15,
I was
25,
cracking up at that
$1,000?
because I say, yeah, that's the one that costs the least. So he's like, you can have this one. This some chump change. You know, I ain't gonna give you the one that costs the most. But
Yeah.
you know, he basically was like, "Booby, what's going on? No, this is on Netflix."
What's up, Booby?
Yeah, he was like, "You can have this. This some chump." And you know, Angel want to talk about some. Oh no, you know, he's like, "Boy, take this shit. You know damn well you ain't about to turn it down. Talking about something you did more than enough for me. I can't take nothing else from you. Oh wow, I can drive any car. You know, of course, I had him all hyped up for that."
Yeah, he was like this cheap watch, but I'm like, okay. He was like, don't have to be modesty. Don't have to show your modesty with me. And he was like, what? I'm like, Angel trying to be so sweet, and he trying not to piss this man off so this man can kick his ass to the curb because he can't believe everything that's really going on with them. He's really shocked, but I would be as well. So that really wasn't much. We got Mallory talking to Roy about getting ready for work, going to work, but she wanted like, did you piss on yourself? You got so drunk last night, you pissed on yourself? He was like, no, my
She said, are you paying these chicks to do golden showers on you? He talking about that's my damn daddy. The fact that she picked that shit up with her hand, because she was like, oh, I guess gonna put it in the laundry like this dummy. He done, you know, freaking left clothes on the floor. Oh, girl, I would have had to wash my hands 50 times.
Listen, bleach. I would have threw that shit in the damn fire. I would have had to throw it down in the fireplace or something because that's disgusting. Like, hell no. That shit's so nasty.
For real. Oh, God.
That was so disgusting.
It was.
His old ass grown behind left that stuff in the floor.
Exactly. She was like, did you even wash your ass?
I like Mallory only when she's talking shit to Roy because she don't hold back on Roy at all. He just be sitting there. She like, get your ass up, get ready for work. You just talk to him any kind of way. She don't even care.
Yeah.
But you know, there's that.
Thanks, Booby. Appreciate you. Jamarcus said that's probably the watch that Angel stole from Horace in season 1. I think it is. I think that's the same watch that he was wearing, and that's why he just gave it to him. Like, this was the one you wanted. It's cheap anyway. Here, take that.
So, I didn't realize Kimmy was this short compared to Horace.
Yeah, compared to Horace, she looked tiny.
Yeah. So after he finished with Angel, he's talking to Kimmy. Kimmy pull up, talking to him or whatever, and you know, he's asking her if she's ready to go, if she's ready for the day, and you know, she was like, she's ready as she will ever be or whatever, and he was like, he's gonna get on the plane, you know, call me and tell me how everything goes, and you know, she's talking to him. She seems like she is opening up to him, softening up to him as not as her husband, just as a mentor or whatever. She's like she's trying to get comfortable. She still seems kind of shy and reluctant or whatever, like reserved. But it's like she's still trying to open up, maybe because she knows he's getting ready to go away and might not come back. But of course, we know he's going to come back. And you know, she tells him she hopes he comes back, and he does smile, and he say, you know, I almost believe you. I almost believe what you're saying. And remember to get your sister. And she's like, she's gonna work on that today. But I'm like, child, you can't be working on that. You got other shit to be working on. So he's about to go or whatnot. But you know, they had said their goodbyes. You know, I'm like, dang, they ain't gonna hug. She seemed like she wanted to cry a little bit after that conversation, but you know, Angel give him a pat on the back, and you know, he going out the door.
Yeah,
his car or whatever. So there's that with them. We got this idiot in the house.
I couldn't believe this. Okay. Like, he literally is able to walk all around the house, keep calling the guy back and forth, telling him stuff. It wasn't even like he was being quiet. He was being loud as hell. First of all, can't nobody be standing up over me. Can't nobody be making no noise. And I consider myself to be a hard sleeper, but I wake up in a minute when it comes to that. And then you back and forth taking pictures and the messages, making calls. You literally going here like you a damn child at one point, tapping Charles, waking him up, and then he like, get the hell out. And when he say get out, you tell him, oh no, go back to sleep, go back to sleep. I'm gonna just go out here. And here come Bonnie, like, what he said his name was, yo, what is his name? Because that shit was funny as hell. When he told him his name. What is his name, Zamarcus?
Is his name Darius or something? Hey, Letitia. What's his name?
What is his name? Oh man, Zamarcus, you still here, Zamarcus? Dustin, he calls him Dusty. Yeah. Dusty. And he was like, no, it's Dustin. He said, no, I said it right, Dusty. That shit had me cracking up. I said, oh, Big Bonnie in the house now. He said, get the hell up out of here.
Yeah. But what pissed me off was then, you know, you got Charles told a man to leave. Leave. He's sitting there, well, no, you going back to sleep. I'll be going back to sleep. Go and lay back down. He walking through the house. He telling him to leave, this, that, and third. He goes back in the room with Charles. Charles trying, well, no, you can stay. God.
Yeah, that was so stupid. Like, if you was already telling him to leave, now because Bonnie is saying it, you like, oh, no, never mind. He could stay. And that's when Bonnie got pissed because he trying to tell him about the fact that you need to get to the office. Everybody supposed to be beaten up because, you know, you got Kimmy about to come up in there. He's like, oh, I don't give a damn about that. And it's like, you should care. And of course, Bonnie say his line. He always damn saying, oh, I don't even know why I give a damn why I be bothered. And it's like, yeah, Bonnie, I don't know why you do either because this damn fool, like at this point, you know, you can't help somebody that don't want to help their damn selves. If he don't care, you shouldn't be damn caring. And really, this could have saved his life. But no, he still want to be like, you could stay. But then when Bonnie leave, he again like, oh, you could get out. It's like he just wants to say that in front of Bonnie and you know, not do what Bonnie is saying to do. I'm like, oh, boy. Yeah, act like such a damn kid.
But what gets me, you know, Barney is telling him to leave the house or to like leave. You know, he cussed him out, you know, get your whole ass out here. Do you know how much this liquor costs? Get up out of here. But then Charles telling the man to stay. It's like, Charles, make up your mind. It's like you just want to go against Barney so bad.
Exactly.
You don't even care what's going on. And Dingbat don't even realize, like you just said, your life could have been spared right here. Had you just Charles told you to leave. Barney told you to leave. Two people tell you to leave, but then of course Charles backtracks on it and makes you stay longer now, and then we end up in the place we end up later on.
Exactly.
But Charles got to do better because Charles puts himself in these positions, and I know we say this every time. It's like you got this man walking through your house, knowing you got all these valuables and things laying around. Whether you got cameras on the inside of your house or not, I don't know. But you got all these things laid out. You got all this, you know, expensive watches in your room, in your closet. You got all this stuff, and he hides nothing. But
nope. He able to give them the whole. He able to give them the whole layout of where everything. Oh yeah, we about to get over on him. He like, come on. There's no way in the world I'm going to sleep and having somebody I don't know like that walk around. But then I wouldn't have brought back somebody to my house that I don't know anyway.
Yes, so. And then the thing is, he told you he wanted to rob you. You said in the club, why are you paying so much attention to me now? You ain't never paid me no attention. Why now?
Exactly. You answered your own question.
Why? Charles, it's like Charles is a glutton for punishment. It's like he likes being punished. It's like he likes it. I don't understand. Yes, Letitia, ain't no way he just let strangers just roam his house like that. I ain't let nobody roam. You can't even get in my car and wind my window down. Can you wind my window down? Yes,
that's why I was saying the last time that we was up here that I think is a turn on for him. He gets turned on by all this craziness. Yes, he likes craziness and confusion.
You can't even get in my car and don't slam my door. Don't be winding my window down. Don't mess with my radio. Don't bother my air conditioning in my car. I ain't finna let somebody do this in my house. Like, no. Charles ain't worked for shit and it's he's drug stupid. He is, and that's why he is the way he is, because everything was given to him even as a full-blown adult since season 1, and I love Charles.
Yeah.
He has never shown an interest in anything other than money, sex, drugs, and rock and roll. That's all he does. Like, he has no interest in his company. He has a whole office and does nothing. Roy has a whole office and does not. It's like that stuff was given to them. I guess that's why them Horace can't stand them. That's why he don't like them. And I think that's why I think Sylvie is gonna be Charles's baby. Not Charles. Horace's baby. I think once everything gets squared away with her, with him, he's gonna be healthy. He's gonna come back maybe the second part of season 2 or season 3. He's gonna be healthy and strong. And I think Kimmy and Sylvie, I don't know about Rain because she's a little reckless, but I think those two are really gonna be under Horace's wing, and they're gonna run things, I think. And I think if Mallory brings it down and stop being so mean and evil, her and Kimmy can probably team up and do some amazing things in that company. I really believe so, because Mallory was raised by Horace, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I think
we don't know where Mallory parents is. I think she came to them when she was a teenager or something like that, if I remember it correctly. Yeah.
Listen, Melrose, he thought Dusty was kidding. The drugs are always important to him. It's always
exactly
important. Always important. Always. Let's see. So we have this rude biatch pulling up on them while they at breakfast. She brings Kimmy some flowers. She talks down and nasty to them. She talks, she talks down to them about how the house is dark and drab and old and heavy and dark. And it's like she looked at Rain when she mentioned the word dark, and I'm like, Mallory, why did you come here? For what? You introduced yourself to everybody. You say you never met Angel. Angel coughed in his hand, and I was surprised she shook the man's hand because he Angel. And I'm like, okay, Angel, you slow. We know you slow.
Angel act like he ain't got no damn sense either. He's sitting there ringing the freaking bell when the butler came over, and he's standing right there asking for more.
Yeah.
Like, oh, that's her. She's so beautiful. And of course, Rain had brought up the fact, like, we were saying in the beginning, like, oh wow, look at this, is a full circle moment. Remember, you was going there trying to get the job, and Mallory was somebody looked up to. Now here she is coming to you, because even when the brother was like, oh, Miss Bellery is here, she like, I'm Miss Bellery. It's like, oh no, the other Miss Bellery that's married
Mallory
to Roy.
Bellery.
And at first, first she was giving nicety, okay, with the nice nastiness, and then it just got plain, oh, you being condescending, you trying to play in my damn face, bitch. So yeah, I'm gonna see you at the office when I get there. Like, is there anything else? Can we finish our damn breakfast? And I was like, okay, Mallory. And of course, she started talking mess once she leaving out, but just being real phony while she in their face.
Oh Lord. So she told this man he stanky, he funky, he tired of them smelling like spices. And he was like, "It's my first day, ma'am." She was like, "I don't know your schedule. This is my first day." And she was like, "What is that smell?" I'm like, why she got to be so nasty? Talk to Roy like that. Not these good old folks trying to work a 9 to 5. And they don't tell him why he's working for these people. He probably owes some money to somebody that was in a jam too. But she telling he funky. And she want him to drive with his head out the window.
Now, I couldn't believe he really stuck his head out the window. I'm sorry. I would have been like, y'all got to call somebody else here. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Send me the damn job. I'm telling you, I wouldn't be able to do what some of these people be doing. Ain't no damn way. Okay? That you really riding with your head out the damn window.
Oh, Heavenly Father. I say Jesus will. So, Tamika, tell me what the sense this makes. Now, had Charles just woke up and looked to the right, he would have saw this doggone van. What sense does that make?
Yeah, because even this plan is stupid as hell. The fact that they was able to get as far as they did, outside of the fact that Charles had no business having this dude here, had no business letting him stay as long as he did, had no business giving him the opportunity to text and call and take pictures like he did. This plan was flat out stupid, okay?
Yes, he was all around this man's house, taking pictures of everything, giving them the lay of the land, and then they can come in and take over, And then the guy that driving was like, "I'm not. I'm gonna be the watch out. I'm not." He just sitting in the van. So I don't understand. I don't understand how Charles gets so. I don't do drugs, so I guess that's why I don't know. But it seems like he just does so much till he allows people to come in and do stuff where you got to now somebody's got to help you clean up the shit that didn't have to be cleaned up in the beginning. Like we didn't have to be here. Like why are we?
Yeah, I think it's just an adrenaline rush for him. Honestly, I think he gets his rocks off with this stuff. And he's probably been doing it for a crazy long time. That's the only way that it makes sense to me. And he's so out of his damn mind, high all the time, off of everything. So he ain't nothing about him is thinking anything logically, honey. He's on cloud 9. He is high as a damn giraffe freaking neck. Okay.
Okay. Letitia, is this the guy you talking about?
She said, "Fun fact: the driver is from my hometown. He was my daughter's high school dean." Oh wow.
Him or the other?
I think
driver?
So.
Must be him. Okay. Cool beans.
That's what's up.
Yeah, these 4 idiots here, but of course the other guy, the little guy, goes back into the house and goes back into the van, and then we got Charles having to defend himself. He's Horace's child. Well, I don't know.
Listen, he's a Bellery no matter what, honey, because the weight, and it was so funny too, because what was it, 3 or 4 of them? He was whipping all of them. He was giving them a run for their money. He was doing football moves, okay, dodging, ducking. And you got Dustin, aka Dusty, talking about get him. Yo, what y'all doing? Like, he is not helping with nothing. He's literally standing on the side just trying to give them directions. I'm like, are you serious right now? And they so damn dumb where they end up throwing him into actually put him closer to where his hammer was at, when he was able to be like, pop, 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 pop. All right, get up off me.
Listen, he laid their asses out, and I was like, yes, sir. Yes. That's what you do. Pop, pop. Goes the weasel, goes pop. Yeah.
Exactly.
But he ended up being right where he needed to be. That table was there holding his blicky, and it is what it is. And we end up there. And now we got 3 bodies that's in the house, and this was a very good episode. Episode 5 was like a lead into 6.
Yeah,
but 6 was very, very, very good.
The
enemy of my enemy was very good. Rain and Alex took out some bodies, and
that pissed me off too, because Rain, you out here doing things that could bring problems back to Kimmy. You're not thinking at all. And to your damn self, to be honest. I said, even though I understood her letting that girl go, I do feel like it's going to come back up and ain't just going to be gone. And when she comes and she's talking to Kimmy that next, morning, oh, I done been up all night, let me go lay down. And Kimmy could clearly see that it's something else that she's still not telling her that's bothering her. But it's like, oh no, I'm not going to mention nothing about that at all. And then, Kimmy, of course, even gave her the update as far as, Roy brung his ass around last night, and, Horace had to, do what he had to do where he was concerned. But that pissed me off. Like, you done went out here and did this, and this is something that will more than likely affect all of y'all, but you ain't gonna say nothing about it, girl. Like, that's why I said Rain gotta go too. Love you to death, but her ass needed to get that money and get the hell up out of here. You do not need to be staying in this house with me. Sorry, but not sorry.
Yep. Because she, like you said, this doesn't bring heat on them, because we're gonna talk about it Tuesday, but body's gonna pop up and it looks like a professional hit. So yeah, like, come on, Rain. We need you to use your noggin, okay? Use your noggin.
Yeah, like, they moving real dumb with certain stuff, and you can't blame nobody but yourself, because Horace literally got you out of this situation, set you up in the house, putting you in his will. You had the opportunity to take the money from Kimmy, so anything that happens after that, I just feel like that's on you.
So, DeMarcus, is this not self-defense, my brother?
It really was, but then I think Charles makes the situation worse. Because he could have called them up. At the end of the day, it was him or them. They was gonna probably get his, money or whatever jewelry and stuff he had in there and take him out anyway. So I mean, y'all was crying before. Well, some of them was when y'all thought he was blown up in the car. But I know they also would have been like, "Why the hell did you let somebody in your damn house?" Like I said, had he listened when Vonnie came and his ass got up and started getting ready for that meeting and got them up out of there, then they wouldn't have had that problem. But nonetheless, I digress. That's what.
Charles gonna have to start taking accountability for the things that he does, his mistakes that he makes. But it seems like because they're always corrected, or it's always this is a Tyler Perry story, so it's always a way out of it, and it's like, okay, like the car blew up, but he wasn't even in the car, so that really doesn't affect him anyway. But they stole his watch, his keys, they stole his stuff.
Yeah,
at the club drunk and high. The guy blew up in the car, but that doesn't affect him directly because
exactly.
So it's like he doesn't feel it because he's rich. He can go buy another car. He can go buy another watch. He can do all these other things.
Yeah.
So it doesn't affect him directly financially in a way that it would affect us, because that would.
They are protected, but here's my thing. It's still stipulations that you are not supposed to do certain things within that will. And of course, she ain't worried about that part. They ain't reading no damn, fine print. And also, remember that he's trying to get Norman, Jules, all of them because of him finding out that they've been doing this crooked stuff. And he got you away from Jules, but now you put yourself in a position to be back into problems with Jules by you keeping on running over there to the damn club and by you taking out people that's underneath him. Like, why would you put yourself back in that position? That's my whole damn point. When you could have took the money from Kimmy and did your own thing. Like,
made your own food.
And then she's not even telling Kimmy everything that's going on. So that's a negative.
And I think Rain and Angel will be a part of Kimmy's gonna have to separate herself from
it. They like the downfall of it. I'm sorry, they are. It is what it is. Like I like them too. And I know they came a long way from how it started, because they're the reason why she got into this mess to a certain degree too from the beginning of it. And now y'all was all supposed to be on one team, and she's trying to look out, but it's like, how much can I look out for you when you was on a completely different path than me? I gotta look out for me first. Like, I don't know what to tell you after a certain point.
Yeah, I agree. I totally agree. Demetri, we got you. Not Jules, but Angel. Yeah, we got you. It's so many names, baby. It's 100 names, and we got you. But I do think Kimmy's gonna have to separate herself from Angel and Rain because of the way they are moving. And Rain, what she did in this episode, even though I liked it, Dagger did need to get back, but she did not need to get Dagger back in this moment, because they're too fresh into the wheel. They're too fresh into everything. She should have waited to get her back later on. But it's gonna cause a problem. Then you didn't even tell Kimmy. So when Kimmy finds out, whenever she finds out, she's gonna be pissed AF. She's gonna be pissed at this, because like, you kept something major from me and it did not have to be. So I'm with you, Letitia. Rain and Angel are becoming liabilities. They're more liability than Sylvie is at this point. Because,
exactly. They are.
Angel.
And I definitely get her wanting her get back, but like I said, by you showing your face in public at the club, literally 2.5 seconds after you get into Horace's house and coming out the hospital, who you think is going to point to? And they also going to be like, did she really do this by herself? Because how the hell she went there and caught all these bodies like that? Since when she become a marksman? You know what I mean?
Exactly. It's a professional hit. And, but we can talk about that all day, because we're going to talk about that Tuesday. We're going to wrap this thing up Tuesday. And we're going to get into all the things that are things. So that was episode 5 and 6, guys. Thank y'all for coming through. Lighting up with Tisha. Thank you, darling. Stephen Harris. Thank you. Thank you. DeMarcus. Demetria Richburg. She's always late. Trina Boo. Thank you. Thank you. Melrose 1. Thank you for coming through. Shayna Boo, thank you for coming through. Booby, thank you. And I can't see anybody. Dominique, thank you. I can't see anybody else's name. Apollo, let me see. Charge it to my head and not my heart, but I can't see anything before 10:06 for some reason. So, but thank everybody for coming through. If I did miss your name, just know it was.
Yeah, I know Shayna was in here. Meryl's one. Thank y'all. Definitely appreciate y'all. Dominique. Anybody else that come on the replay, definitely let us know. Replay game you came by, put some flames up in the sky. Tell us how you like this season so far. Okay, who's your favorite character? All that good stuff. All in with Ali C was in the building too. Michelle Waller, Renee Beckham. I don't know if you said her name, but yeah, everybody, we appreciate y'all.
Booby, Mo Dot reviews these. So
yeah, TP, I get it. TP is a required taste. Either you mess with him or you don't. I absolutely get it. But I'm gonna tell you right now, this damn thing is ghetto as hell. Just putting it out there, it is. Because my girlfriend even asked me, like, is it ghetto? I can't do the ghetto, and it is ghetto. But it's like it's my guilty pleasure. When I tell you I don't take this serious at all, I'll be in here cracking up. Okay, from season 1 when they ran over the lady Booby and her legs was like this, and they threw her in the back of the car. The way I was in here crying, I'm just gonna put it out.
Hey, real she was doing the Heisman, boy. But listen, yeah, Booby, you might like it. Mo Dot reviews it, and he don't take nothing serious. Mo Dot reviews it, so you might like it. It's a lot of, I mean, ain't a lot of booty shaking in here, but they do be in the strip club a little bit. So you mean, I know you like the ladies. With the fat booties.
Listen, it's a mess.
I don't take nothing serious, okay? I don't look at TV for that. I don't.
Yeah. Listen, I have me a damn edible and have me a drink. Forget about it. I'll be cracking up.
Be laughing at everything that shit don't even be funny, but I'm laughing, okay? And who? The marker says who has the best comeback and one-liner? Madam.
Yeah, Mallory be on it. Mallory be on it.
Madam. I'll say Madam then Rock. Yeah, but yeah, because we know they'll pop your ass and take you out. I ain't never seen Mallory or Jax take nobody out, but come back to one-liners, they gonna cuss you out and take you out. So yeah, you get a 2-for-1 special with them two. But definitely Madam.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. What's up, DeMarcus? Lawrence. Thank you for coming through.
Hey, the Lawrence report. Yeah, I agree with that. And Norman and Olivia just gonna curse you out. They gonna curse you up, down, left, right, side to side, front and center.
Yeah. So yeah, just try it out, Booby. You'll see. Don't take it serious, and it ain't. Yeah, don't take it personal. Just look at it and for what it is, and you'll see. But that's that on that. We'll be back Tuesday night at 9:05 Eastern Standard Time for episode 7 and 8. We're going to wrap this thing up Tuesday. And we'll be back. I think I'll be back tomorrow for Reasonable Doubt with Miss Kira and Aries. So, yeah, just check me out tomorrow. And then I'll see y'all on Tuesday.
Yeah, I'm pretty much rocking with...
Oh, I'm sorry to be
Candy Love for most of the lives. I'm not really doing my own recaps right now. So Sisters, Zatima, Wednesday on Wednesdays, and then I do Reasonable Doubt panel on Fridays with the ladies, Moochie and EJ, and I think Kay is up there too.
Yeah, Kay on Wednesday, yeah.
Yeah, and that's it for now. But I gotta catch up with my Love After Lockups, and somewhere down between this week and next week, I'm gonna do a couple of videos for my members because I feel bad that I haven't been doing anything for y'all. But so keep your notifications on so you know. And if you're not subscribed to Candy, make sure you subscribe. If you're not subscribed to me, subscribe. If you so inclined, appreciate it.
Thank you. Yes. Yeah, we'll be back. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Me and Tamika. We'll be back. We'll see y'all. But thank y'all for coming through. We will holler at y'all later. Bye-bye.